morning. Do these furnishings look familiar? Yeah, it has taken quite a while for me to even consider doing another sewing tutorial in the kitchen because there's this table which is very nice for cutting instead of a fucking floor. But yeah, even though my kitchen in my last house had an open design, in this place everybody can hear everybody, and it's annoying when I'm trying to record a video. So the next question you may or may not have is, Kaylee, how come we haven't heard from you? How come you haven't been doing anything? Don't you got school to worry about? Well, first of all, I graduated in December. I don't gotta worry about school for the rest of my life, but now it is literally just the rest of my life. And I'm dealing with that transition because now I am aware that the past is the past now, and now it's just, I'm an adult for the rest of my life. You're a productive member of society, and that's life. But no, the reason I have hold off on sewing was because I was waiting for a very particular item to come in the mail, and that would be sleeve supports. I bought 3 kinds, and that was just because I didn't know how big the sleeves would actually be, because in the 1830s that was the thing. It was big sleeves, whether it was evening or day wear. But I got these 3 kinds, and all of them are from Etsy. I'll link them down below, and I'll let you know how they go. Except this one I think was more designed for the 1890s, which was not a waste of money. I love the 1890s, and I'm still planning on projects for that decade later. Since I now live in a condo instead of a house, that involved a lot of downsizing. But here's the thing. I thought when I move, the less space I have to put my shit on them, therefore the less shit I will have, and therefore it's a good thing. But no, it's just made me a better organizer for all the shit that I didn't want to get rid of. And I have a whole basement of crap to get rid of. That's what I want to do today. So here's the deal. I am going to go shopping in my closet, in my room, and as well as my basement. And I am going to try on every dress I own. And if a costume comes into play here or there, then it's also a Halloween video. So the thing about dresses is that even though tops and bottoms take up the most space in my wardrobe, dresses are the ones that stay put for most of the year. Mainly because I don't have the occasion to wear the fancy dresses, like for weddings or my prom dress or my homecoming dresses. They're worth a lot in sentimental value. But I can't go to weddings and wear the other fancy dresses because I have no friends. Well, no, that's not completely true. All my friends live like 2 hours away. Remember what I said about the rest of my life? Okay, enough sadness. Let's block that out. Let's just do this. Let's start with something that's fairly new. So this dress I got at Nordstrom Rack. I don't know what it is. It's a Papillon dress, and I got it on clearance for like $10, I think. And I just thought it was super warm, and this was the shopping spree that actually sparked this idea in me, because I gotta get rid of a lot of my shit. But I want to keep this because it's warm and soft, and I would really like that option to wear warm dresses in the winter, because I need casual dresses if I want to wear dresses on like a daily casual basis. So yeah, this is a keeper. Now this one I bought on the same trip, and this is a Topshop dress. I also got it on clearance, and as soon as I put it on, I was just struck with this Edwardian core vibes, and I just had to have it. And yes, whenever I wear a dress, even though you can see my bra strap, I don't care, but whenever I have this image of like Titanic or any other kind of like historical figure in clothing that resonates within me, I just gotta have it. Now, not everybody can rock the orange fall colors, but this one I had to buy it because it matches my hat. The next one is a speechless dress, and I actually made a TikTok about this one. Yeah, so I was just editing the video and I totally forgot this one because it was in my laundry hamper. But yeah, why did baby doll dresses get out of fashion? Because like, this is perfect for me. And then there's this one that somehow fell down in my closet, so I missed it. I got it off of Etsy and you know exactly why I love this one, right? Link in below. I'm already getting tired of trying the dresses on and on, so let's just save myself some time in the editing process and just say that this one is from Urban Outfitters and I don't plan on throwing this one away. And I think, yeah, I mentioned this before where I was drunk online shopping and I was organizing my makeup and this is what came in the mail that day. But anyway, this was a dress that I got from Hot Topic, and you know, Hot Topic dresses, they're always way too big for me, even in their smallest size, and I know it's Ariel, but I don't think I would feel bad for, like, throwing this one out. This one, I actually got at Hollister when I was about, I don't know, 12 or 13, and that was, like, around that age where, like, everybody shopped at Hollister or, like, Aeropostale or, you know, any of those stores where like all the hip teenagers would wear and all the logos would be on their shit, and then I just didn't really like that. But I did actually went in that store and I found one that didn't have the logo plastered onto it and I liked it. But the problem was that it was too big for me and I thought, oh well, I'll grow into it. And then years later, I grow. Let's leave it at that. I grow and I wore it for a lot of the summers, but like it's just become something of the past for me, and I could throw it out. Another speechless dress that I actually like because it has pockets with them and it makes me feel good in the summer because of just the shape that it generally gives. Now this one, when I was in high school, I played an Irish fairy in a play called Under a Midsummer Moon. And, what up, phone? And this was the dress that I wore on stage for the first act. And I just fell in love with it because I think I got it at Lord & Taylor, but of course they're closing now. And it also has pockets, and it's just one of those dresses where I feel like I could wear casually, and I don't think I'm ready to let it go yet. It's a show memorabilia. And that was before the time where I wanted to quit the business. I'm about to sneeze. I'm gonna edit out all that grunting because I don't know, a lot of these dresses are tight for the girls. Now this dress is still fairly new. I bought it like it was a part of the Disney Princesses collection that they had at JCPenney during one of the homecoming seasons, and I bought it in hopes to wear to a wedding. And actually, if you look close enough, maybe you can see within the pattern there's like hidden like roses, and there's hidden shoes, yeah, and crowns and stuff like that. So I think it was supposed to be, oh wait, there's a poison apple! There's a fucking poison apple! I bought this because, of course, it like mashed up a bunch of Disney princesses together, even though I feel like it was supposed to mainly be Belle, and I don't like Belle. But I really liked it in hopes to wearing it to the next wedding. But that wedding never happened. But that's okay, that's okay. This next one is a bit of a bitch to get into because it's so tight and it's very short. But this was another one of those pieces where it made me feel good. The tag says Almost Famous. I got it at Goodwill one time, and it made me feel good, except, well, I have a little bit of a problem with this area, just because, well, when I was recovering from anorexia, that was one of my main problems, was that whenever I do this, like, you can see that those bony structures, and it gives people a reason to comment on me, and I try to hide that area as much as possible. Yes! And that is still kind of reigning true, and that's why I've paired it with the jean jacket, and it just all falls into place, and I really like it. So I feel like I should keep this. I do want to keep it because whenever I do have those confident days, this might be one of those outfits that I will reach forward to. This is a dress that I have worn time and time again. It's by Sophia and Zeke. I think I got it at Lord & Taylor one time, and I've paired this a lot with jeans. I wore it at school during like the colder days, and I really like the like casual dress and jeans kind of outfit. That's very much my style. And then this one is actually technically a costume that I made. I just thrifted out. So like this cardigan is by Express, and this one is actually from Target. It's a Mosimo Supply and Company. Does that brand still exist? I don't think it does. But anyway, I think, yes, this one has pockets too. You see, wait, what? Hey, money! It's a penny. I'm really surprised that happened because I'm very cautious about where I put my stuff. So that's funny. That's a good moment. But anyway, I paired this with my angel wings downstairs, and I wore this for Halloween one time a couple years back when I was in college. So I still think this outfit is very cute, and I want to keep it. And I have thought about throwing this out time and time again, but like, it's just got all these like fluffs and it makes me feel really nice, and I've always been waiting for the right time to wear it, but now that I have discovered my own little witchy aesthetic. So yes, I wouldn't like to get rid of this dress. Isn't that right, Edgar? Edgar needs a little maintenance. This dress is by Free People, and that is one of my favorite brands, but the only problem is that this dress, like, even though it's very flowy and makes me feel like I hope you didn't see my underwear. Even though it makes me feel like some kind of water fairy, it just doesn't do me justice. Like, you can see the bra no matter what you do, and also like these sleeves, it just kind of annoys me even though I can still move them. Like, I know I could just simply sew this down a little bit so that way it could stay up, but part of me wants to get rid of it. Part of me wants to ditch it. I don't know. Now this, ladies and gents, is technically our first cosplay of the day. Destiny's Children! Oh my god. I mean, okay, if I wanted to slap on the hello and goodbye, I would. But no, I got clothes to try on. But yes, this is another Free People. And I bought this for the sole purpose of cosplaying, or potentially cosplaying, as Klaus from the second season of Umbrella Academy. Just, you know, I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'm not going to spoil it for you, actually, no. I'm not spoiling anything. Just watch it. If you haven't seen Umbrella Academy and you were thinking about it, go ahead and do it, because time travel, adventure, lots of fighting, siblings and rivalries, and it's really good. But honestly, my only problem with this is that it's kind of itchy. So this isn't technically a dress, but I feel like I should include it anyways because I paired it with like a tank top and shorts before. But it's by Arizona, and that's another product that you can get at JCPenney, which, yeah, I'm sensing a theme. They have good deals there. Shut up. This is one of those things where you wear over your outfit and it gives you like a train, kind of like, you know, the evil queen from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, where she goes down that hall and then like she's like a blanket, and you got that effect going on there. So yeah, I'm keeping this one. The cardigan's downstairs and I'm lazy, but you know what? You gotta get your shit together. I got this one off of Etsy, by the way, just so you know. What you are looking at, minus the belt, is the outfit that just for a little while made me TikTok famous.
If the Renaissance Fair is canceled this year, I better not hear a single word when I roll up to the grocery store looking like this. I don't want to hear it. I'm living my best.
And I have gotten a lot of questions in the comments as to where I got that outfit from. So I got both of these pieces from a shop on Etsy. I think it was called Opulent Designs or Opulent Design Store or something like that. Opulent Design Shop. Around those lines. I mean, I'll try to link stuff in the description below. But yeah, this was what I planned to wear at the Renfest because this was what I imagined, like, okay, if I was a Dungeons and Dragons character and it was just me, this was the outfit that I thought that I would wear. This paired with like a leather like pouch or something like that, like with a belt. And I have been slowly piecing that outfit together. But of course, the Michigan Renaissance Festival got canceled, so it'll have to wait another year. But this I cherish very greatly. We're coming to the end of the dresses that are in my closet right now, and it is concluded with my 1890s ensemble and one outfit that needs a little bit of an adjustment before I'm ready to show it to you. But I'll leave it to the end. I'll leave it to the end. But without further ado, let's continue down to the basement. Welcome to the dark depths that is my closet. This rack right here, as well as the one that you're about to see out there, is all you're going to see of my basement because, to be honest, it is very, very atrocious as it is right now. Yeah, this is all you're going to see. So enjoy it. Now let's start off the ones where they have the sentimental value, such as this one. And I have worn this one to a couple of homecomings back when I was in high school. And this brought glitter everywhere I went, and it is so pretty. I think it could still fit me. It's MXI, yeah. So that's just one where I know I'm going to keep because I had a lot of fun times in this dress, and I just like to not get rid of it just yet. In order to save up some space and as well as make use of these cover-ups as much as I can, I've combined some of the dresses. So this one, well, actually both of these, this is a guest one, and I plan on wearing both of these to a potential wedding, and just because they were so stinking cheap on clearance, and that's just how I roll. But of course, this one I haven't worn yet, and nor have I worn this one, which is a buy and buy one, and I just thought that one made me look very sophisticated, and yeah, I'm not going to get rid of the ones that I haven't worn yet because I don't think that's fair to them, and neither is it fair to me because I just feel really bad throwing out stuff that already has the tag on it. This one is actually quite softer than I remember, but this one does have pockets. I think my mom actually got me this one for some reason. I think she just thought that it was very much like a sophisticated addition to my wardrobe, and well, I certainly hope she didn't get it for $76.72. But yeah, this is one of my more expensive dresses that I have not had an excuse to wear yet. I need more friends and more than me to get married, except a lot of my friends are getting engaged now, and let's not go down the rabbit hole. Let's just keep going. This one is still crinkly from the move, and it does have to get adjusted a little bit because my size has changed a little bit throughout the years. But this one I actually did wear to a wedding. Yeah. Again. Underwear. Kaylee. But this one I actually did wear to a wedding, and this one is a guest one, and this one I just really loved because it was very flowy and very nice. And I think, yeah, this was the one that my boyfriend actually got in trouble for because he used this fabric to clean off his glasses, and I didn't feel it. Like, he just took it real quick because, you know, we were all wearing fancy stuff in the middle of like a very hot Michigan summer, and he just like saw my fabric, thought it was a good idea, wiped it off clean, and then suddenly everybody starts yelling at him, and I'm like, what's he doing? And yeah, he just picked it up and started cleaning his glasses, and yeah, that was kind of a weird memory for me to remember. This dress I got from Hot Topic as a birthday present, and like, it's Alice in Wonderland theme, which I really like, and it has that sort of dimension. It's very ghosty. But the problem with this, even though it does have a corseted back, so it has helped me with the sizing at least, I haven't had an occasion to wear it. And I have paired it with this so that way it's just a little bit warmer for me. And it also kind of, it fits like with Alice's dress in the movie, like in terms of like the sleeve design a little bit. It helps with that. But otherwise, I mean, I don't know. I need to make more effort to wear the clothes that I bought and that have been sitting there for years and years and years. And so, well, I might have an excuse to wear it. It might go with my hat. But for right now, I think I can hold on to it. I will hold on to it because, how about I make a deal? If I don't wear these within like the next year, I should throw it out. This dress I think I got at Carson's. The brand is Trixie, and this was my graduation dress for high school. And I think I also wore this to like our senior like get together, like it was sort of like a goodbye party for everybody. And I just remember this dress, when I put it on, it was so poofy that you could see it, like you could see the poof under the gown, and it was kind of embarrassing in the after photos. But I still like this dress, but yeah, my only problem is that I have no occasion to wear it. And also, this is one of the dresses where I can't get out myself just because there's no closures. And even though it is a bit of elasticy, it's risking me snapping something or like snapping the stitches. So I'm not going to try it on. But if I have an occasion to wear this, maybe Easter, if I ever become religious again, maybe, but that's not going to happen for quite some time. Yet again, a wedding. I thought I would go to all these weddings and it never happened. That's my main excuse really, but this one is by Denim & Supply, Ralph Lauren. Yeah, I think I got this one at Lord & Taylor or Macy's, but yeah, I just got it because it was so stinking cheap and it was on clearance, but again, I never had an excuse to wear it. I can't throw it out yet. This dress, I'm amazed that I got it because the neck is just so low, but it's my color and it's so soft. But I'm not going to show you the back because the zipper is very, very sensitive. And I think I got this around New Year's time. And I thought I would wear it to like a New Year's party or something. I think I actually did at one point, but yeah, this was just one of those instances where it was my color, except this fabric is just so sensitive, especially in the back near the zipper. So, will I wear it one day? Probably. I just feel really bad about letting it go. Well, the brand is June & Hudson, and I got it at Nordstrom, I think. I want to say. Yes, and yeah, this is just so pretty. I don't want to get rid of it. This was what I was talking about in the back. Like, you can see that the fabric already snagged because it got caught in the zipper. So, yeah, I definitely would have needed help getting into that. We are now stepping farther and farther into the more casual side of the dresses and the costumes down that rack. But this one is another show memorabilia. And I got this at JCPenney, again with the Disney Princess collection. This one was supposed to be for Snow White, and I wore it in college when we had to perform like scenes, you know, because that's what theater majors do. And I was in someone's directing scene for the Play That Goes Wrong. And if you've never seen that video before, I'll link it down because it's just so funny. But I was the one that went, "Oh, Cecil, I can't bear this. I can't take it a moment longer. If they find out about our affair, we'll be suspects." Door slams on my face and I fall down, and it hurts. It hurts to fall down. But yeah, I actually do really like this one. I really like it. This one is Design Lab, which I think is another Lord & Taylor one. These were the ones, this as well as this one, which is another buy and buy dress that I got at JCPenney. It comes with a belt. These were the designs in which I called my audition outfits. These are my audition dresses, where it was just a plain basic color that I could pair with like leggings or like an easy pair of heels or shoes, something like that, that would establish a very blank character, you know? Just so it's a professional but still casual outfit. And these were the outfits, were some of the outfits actually that I wore for auditions, and which I didn't get. Actually, no, that's not completely true. I wore this one to the last audition that I had in college, and that was for the annual Christmas show. and I got in, and I was Mrs. Claus. And she was a very wacky role to play. But wow, I'm just realizing how dark of a time that was in my life. Okay, moving on! The wrap dress by Hippie Rose. And this one I recall not wanting to wear because the fabric is very, very heavy. And I have to wear something under it. I actually wouldn't feel bad about letting this one go. This dress is a bit hard to get rid of for a sentimental reason. So it's by Forever 21. And I had to adjust the back because it was very droopy and it showed all of your butt crack. But after I adjusted that, I wore it on a couple of occasions for like casual, like again with jeans, because I love these kind of skater dresses. But I got this from my boyfriend's mom, who, she was the kind of person to donate a lot of her clothes. She didn't really need much, but she would ask me if she wanted anything before she donated it, and this was one of those things that she gave me before she passed away with cancer. And I'm not really ready to let this one go, and it's just very sad, but I'm happy that she gave it to me, and yeah, I do miss her. This was a dress that I thrifted, and the fabric is very, very sensitive. You can see how just frayed it is already. But I wore this to a couple of auditions that I didn't get. And I really like this feature with the belt and how it fit me. But this is very, very old. And you can tell that it's very frayed. So I think I could let this one go. This dress is difficult. It zips all the way up the back. And it's a bit too tight for its own good, and it's really short as well. Like, I'd have to wear leggings underneath it, but I think my mom bought this for me at Nordstrom just because, like, I don't know, maybe she thought it would look cool on me, but just, I'm getting rid of it. My camera stopped recording. I don't know when, but basically, I don't know where we left off, so actually, this was a guest dress that I wore to a lot of funerals, even though it has like all these dangly bits. But I think I also planned on using it for like a modern day Morticia or Wednesday Addams cosplay, which I could do now because I have a wig, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I wore these ones a lot at auditions as well as presentations whenever I had to in college. But I would also wear these to auditions because they were casual enough, yet fancy enough, where I would look good, but no one would be like, huh, why are you dressed fancy? Are you going somewhere fancy after school or what? What's going on? But yeah, this one just kind of reminded me of the 70s, and I don't like the 70s. I don't know why I got this, but I do love how the sleeves just drop. They're not in the way all the time. So I might find a use for this. I don't really know. Should I show you this one? Yeah, I'll show you this one. Okay. This one is sad. This one is very beautiful, but sad. It is a buy and buy dress I got from JCPenney. And, well, I decided to make my depression video private for a couple reasons. Because I'm trying to filter that time out of my life. But I will give you the Cliff Notes. I got fired from being a director for a show that was supposed to take place, and well, did take place just without me, in my last semester of college, and it left me destroyed. I was so sad. I still get PTSD from it, and this was the dress that I planned for opening night. Well, anyway, opening night came, and I wore the outfit anyway. I was alone in my room, just watching the clock tick down as the show went on without me, and I wore it, and that was the only time I've ever worn this, and I hope to install upon it a happy memory one day, because this is a beautiful dress, and I want to prove to myself that I am worth more than what has happened to me. And that's all I'm gonna leave it as. Looks like water is gonna flow and nothing is gonna stop it. So this was just a basic black dress I wore for like Halloween to pair with like some fancy Halloween leggings I got. And this one reminded me of like very much Renaissance-y, very much medieval, and yeah, I've worn it a couple times in the winter, so I might just wear it again. This is a fancy one I got at Macy's by Speechless. And this one is very sparkly. This was during the homecoming season. And I thought I could wear it out to the club, even though I'm not a clubber. I'm keeping it for other reasons. A lot of these dresses now, I've noticed, kind of look the same. They have the same kind of design structure. But let's see. California Moonrise. I think I got this one at Macy's. This one looks pretty good for the fall. This one is Arizona, and this one is Free People. These ones work really good with jeans as well. Very much peasant toppy, and yeah, I like to keep these designs because those are some of the dresses that I actually do wear in the winter. Some more wedding outfits that I never wore. This one is by BP from Nordstrom, and this one actually looks kind of boring. Like, what is it? Soprano. I don't know where I got it, but yeah. Let's hope I get into some fancy events sometime this year. If there is any to do in 2020 anymore. Now this is the last dress that I can actually properly wear somewhere that is not considered a costume. And this one, I need a bit of a big reveal. My prom dress. This one is Adriana Papel, and the reason I am standing up on my toes right now is because that's the only way I can do it, so that way this hem doesn't touch the floor, at least not as much. It's still a bit wrinkly from the move, but like you can see like all this like heavy detail. This is actually quite a heavy dress. Now the story behind this dress, well, it being my prom dress, you know, as it were, you go shopping to a bunch of malls or any other kind of stores, trying to find the one, the perfect one that's gonna just make your prom a dream come true, just as it should be. The thing about prom dress shopping is that a lot of the dresses look the same, and everybody sort of risks looking like everybody else. And I didn't want to do that. Me and my mom didn't want to do that. And so what me and my mom did is that we went to the big mall in Michigan. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be a secret. We went to Great Lakes Crossing, and we went all the way around the mall, and it's a huge mall, and we just looked, and nothing was catching my eye, and everything just felt very almost stock photo-y. Like, I didn't want a dress that everybody else was wearing at the time, like very modern-y, you know? But this one we found at the last shop we went to, and that was, it wasn't Saks Fifth Avenue, it was off 6. And this one, we went into the like the dress section, and my mom came across this one. And on the hanger, I didn't like it. It looked very old lady-ish. It just didn't look nice at all. But then I tried it on. It's an Adriana Papel dress. And when I put it on, it felt very much like Night at the Titanic mixed with like early 1920s, like with this kind of design. And I just loved it. I really liked it. And I'm glad that I got it because nobody else at my prom wore an Adriana Papel dress. And this was just one of those dresses where I felt very special because nobody else was wearing anything like this. And I don't remember how much it cost, but this is very heavy. And I'm one of those people at proms or like school dances that likes to actually dance. And this hook, oh wow, my boyfriend had a fun time rehooking it all night for me. But yes, this is definitely not going. We are at that point of our journey when all of my dresses are done, and now we just have the costume dresses. Now this one, I don't like it. I don't like it. I like that it comes with its own hoop skirt and everything, but just, unless I'm playing an evil queen, I'm not gonna wear this. I have a lot of other costumes to play. Same with this one. This little Bo Peep one, I mean, it's fine, but like, am I ever gonna be a little Bo Peep again? No. I could get rid of it. This one I remember buying from off of the theater when they were having like a cleaning out their costume like warehouse sale. And like, it's okay. I thought about like for Hello Dolly, but still, it's just a costume. It's not that great, and I can see that it's got some tears already. I actually wouldn't feel that bad if I wanted to like get rid of this one. This is my cosplay for whenever I am Kaylee, yes, Kaylee, from Quest for Camelot, because that is the only character that shares the exact same name as me that's written the same way. It's like, oh my god, I had to do it. Never mind the switch in the outfit, the battery died. But I'm very proud of this cosplay because this was actually the first outfit in which I basically designed it from all the materials I had. So I basically went to Goodwill, I got the undershirt, I got the overshirt, and then I bought this extra large corduroy dress, which I cut apart and then sewed back together to fit my measurements. And then I also got a thin leather belt and recreated the trim for here, and then as well as the Velcro enclosures in the front. And I actually did plan on wearing this to the Renfest at one point because, I mean, Quest for Camelot is a popular kids movie with the exception of its bad reviews, but I'd still hope that someone would see me and say, hey, that's Kaylee, and I'd be like, yes, that's me. And now this one is a Spirit Halloween outfit that I didn't get at Spirit Halloween. I got it at a thrift store again for only like, I don't know, $3. So yeah, it's a keeper. Da-da-da-dum. This one I can't try on simply because it's very hard to get out of by myself. But this is my Robin Hood costume that I actually did wear in college one time when I played Robin Hood in a scene. And that was very happy time in my life. And yeah, I'm going to keep this one just because it is very good quality. And it's the kind of design that I actually quite like. Finishing off the basement with a very special memorabilia. This is one of the first costumes I ever owned, and I have worn it time and time again. I wore it to Halloween as like a wench at school, as well as just out trick-or-treating. I think this was the last thing I wore as a trick-or-treater, and that's kind of nuts. But I also wore this when I was Le Beau in As You Like It, and I quite liked that one. So this has had many, many good Halloween memories with me, as well as theater memories with me. And I'm going to keep it just because, well, I've used it so many times, so I quite like it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I shall conclude this video with one last outfit. But first, I need to make a little teeny tiny adjustment to it. So here we go. I'm safety pinning this for now because, I will make the actual adjustments later, but this is actually the back of the skirt. How about I turn it around? Oh, wow. Do you see why I left this for last? But yeah, you see, I had to fix the skirt because it keeps sliding down on me, and this is one of those costumes where I might need to wear something under it just so in case that does happen, then my skin won't show. But basically, this is the deluxe Sarah Sanderson sister Hocus Pocus costume I got from Spirit Halloween. And already I'm seeing that the quality in the deluxe one is so much better than just the cheaper regular one. There's so many layers of this skirt, like, it's really cool. But I am not done yet because there's a wig. How about I offer you a very quick tutorial on how to put on a wig. Now, the first thing you want to do is braid your hair if you got long hair, or just pin it back somehow, and start around the center of your head. I really hope you can see this, but the next thing you do is to wrap your hair around as if you're making a bun. But your goal is to make it as flat as possible, so that way it just kind of forms to the shape of your scalp. And then you take your bobby pins, and then you just start pinning it around. If you have a wig cap, it is a good idea to put that on afterwards and pin that up as well. But I do have a wig cap, but for the sake of this, I just don't really care that much. Now, where I learned this was in theater when I was Mrs. Claus, because I had to wear a wig that was an old lady wig, and that was really fun to try to assemble all of this within a matter of like 10 minutes before I had to go on. So yeah, this is just a very quick theater trick, honestly. All right, there you go. There you are, darling. You got yourself a wig. I have a feeling I should pin these back somehow because like this wig I also got at Spare Halloween. It's giving like a crimped feel where it shouldn't. But you know what? I got all of this month and all of next month to figure it out. It's just a bunch of hocus pocus. Hang him on a hook and let me play with him. Maybe I could just sew it to that measurement where it is now because it would still be stretchy, and then I could maybe install some hook and eye closures to like a couple corners around here. Well, would there be corners if the body isn't necessarily? Well, anyway, I think that would be a good idea because that was a trick that was used in the Victorian era for skirts. So when they would have bodices like this, they would put a hook on the skirt and then they would put a loop on the bodice so that way it just hooks right on and then it stays in place. So that is a brilliant idea. And thus concludes my costumes and all my dresses that I currently own. And now before I leave you, darling, I believe Klaus has one more message for you. Hello, my name is Klaus and I'm an alcohol. Sorry, wrong meeting. Well, I suppose there is nothing more for me to say other than my name is Kaylee. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want, and don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the rhythms and the streams that you used to.